So we are going to study about registers in logic design subject. Registers. What is a register? A register is a digital circuit that both stores data and moves data. The term shift register is used to highlight that the register also moves data. Since a shift register stores data, it is implemented using a group of flip-flops and gates that affect their transition. An n-bit register consists of n-bit flip-flops capable of storing n bits of binary information. In addition to flip-flops, a register may have combinational gates that perform certain data processing tasks. Shift register. A shift register is a register that is capable of shifting its binary information in one or both directions, either left or right. They are a group of flip-flops connected in a chain so that the output from one flip-flop becomes the input of the next flip-flop. Basically, there are four types of registers. Let's study one by one each one of them. First one is serial in, serial out, which is also known as PISO. The serial input determines what goes into the leftmost flip-flop during the shift. The serial out is taken from the output of rightmost flip-flop. Each clock pulse shifts the content of the register one bit position to the right. Whereas in shift left, the data is given from the rightmost flip-flop and it is taken out from the leftmost flip-flop. The second one is serial in, parallel out, which is also known as SIPO. The data is shifted in serially, but data is shifted out in parallel. In order to shift the data out in parallel, it is necessary to have all the data bits available as outputs at the same time. The third one is parallel in, serial out, which is also known as PISO. The data is shifted in parallel here, but is shifted out in serial. The last one is the parallel in, parallel out, which is known as PIPO. The data is shifted in parallel and is shifted out in parallel. So it happens parallel shifting in, parallel shifting out. Let's have a recap of what we studied. So register, it's a set of n flip-flops. Each flip-flop stores one bit. Two basic functions of register are data storage and data movement. Shift registers, a register that allows each of the flip-flops to pass the stored information to its adjacent neighbor. And the types of shift registers are SISO, that is serial in, serial out, SIPO, that is serial in, parallel out, and PISO, that is parallel in, serial out, and PIPO, that is parallel in, parallel out.